Hello, good afternoon, everyone. Good evening and good morning from wherever you're watching me, depending on your time. We are very sorry and I sincerely apologize. We are 16 minutes late based on the schedule of our flyers. It was due to some technical faults and we needed to resolve it so we can have a very smooth um, transmission. And so, thank you once again for making it a date with us. And it's my honor and privilege to let me bring this to your notice that we are, or rather, I am a digital business, a successful digital business entrepreneur. I'm a mother and I live here in Germany, and I'm an immigrant here in Germany. I know we all have our desires when we left our country, thinking that when we relocate to our new destination, it's all going to be a bed of roses. But situations happen, circumstances happen, and through that circumstance, we are able to discover more and reliable source of earning income. And not just any income, we're able to provide a better life for our family. We were able to reduce the time of work. We were able to travel and do our business, even in the midst of our family, in the midst of our children. So you've already heard from me, but I have a guest who wants to share her testimonial with you, and she's going to inspire you. She's also a busy mom like me, and she's very, very, very successful in this business. So let me bring her to the screen so she can introduce herself to you. Sis, over to you. Thank you for joining us today. Can you hear
Hello,
me?
good afternoon,
Okay.
everyone, and good afternoon,
Good
sis. Thank you
afternoon.
so much, for inviting me to grace your page. It is indeed my pleasure, to be here, and it's also my passion, to share this wonderful opportunity that we found. It should not be, it should not be good. It should not be fulfilling if we keep all these, to ourselves. And this is why we are trying, different means just to make sure we get it out there to everyone who has not heard of this good news, who have not heard of this gospel, if you ask me. So, by the way, my name is Vera Bomo. I am originally from, Nigeria. I'm currently residing in Ireland with my family. I am a mother. I'm a wife. I am, until recently, I worked as a healthcare assistant, and I study currently full time, and I am a proud digital business owner. That's all about me for now, and hopefully I'll be able to tell you more. And I know as you stay with us, so stay with us and hear,
Thank
my
you.
story.
Thank you so much for that amazing introduction. And I'm sure our viewers will be there. They want to know more about you and they want to hear what you have for them today. And to make that very simple and exciting for our viewers, please get a bottle of drink, a soft drink, and a popcorn with you so you can feel very relaxed while she's answering your questions. We have some of our questions. Our questions are based on what have been asked on my page. Many people have reached out to me. They've asked me one question on the other. And today, I'm bringing one of those questions. What does it take to get this business off the ground? Sis.
Yeah, thank you so much. I think basically you were asking what it takes, to start this business.
Yeah.
Um, First, it needs you. It needs you because nobody can do this business for you. Really, it's you who can actually present yourself. To get up and show up for your business.
Yes.
It's you who knows that you need a change in your life or in your situation. It's
Mm-hmm.
you who has that dream that you want to to bring to reality. So
Yeah.
first, it is you that this business needs.
Okay.
And once you have that, once you've made up your mind that you want to start this business, the next step is for you, to get in touch with, Sister Gracious, whose email you can see, I mean, a website you can see on the screen, or mine. So you can actually, link up, and then we will send you the information that you need, to start this, digital business. And that information includes you watching a 90-minute, webinar. And this webinar, has all the information that you might be, staying up here, to ask us. It has a more detailed explanation of what
Yeah.
this business entails. And it
Yeah.
has, you also have some free information that you would have been paying for, if you want to start a digital business. So you have this information to get you started, off the ground. So that is why we always, invite you to watch this webinar. It is for our own time. It happens every Wednesdays and Fridays. You go 1 a.m. GMT and 2 a.m. GMT plus GMT plus 1 and GMT plus 2 respectively. So if you have made up your mind, we invite you to watch this webinar, which will, set you off the ground, like I earlier said. Then, once you have watched that webinar, it is more like, I would say, it's a workshop, okay, that will help you, to really know what you want, to really know if this business is for you, and if you
Mhm.
have made up your mind and you know that this business is surely for you, if you know that you can do it, then you can then reach out to us, and then we'll tell you the next step, to take in the business. Thank you so much.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And today is also Tuesday, but just like she said, it will be Wednesday, early hours of the morning over here. We have that same workshop happening today, 5 p.m. PST, 8 p.m. EST. But over here in Europe, because of the time the region where we are. So it will be Wednesday, 1 a.m. GMT plus 1 and 2 a.m. GMT plus 2. So please note it down. We just want to appreciate our viewers right now. Thank you for joining us, for watching us. Thank you so much. If you have a question, please put it on the comment section, which my guest here will be very, very glad. Please bring out all your questions. If you have anyone you've been keeping, bring them out. Ask us your question. She'll be very, very glad. She's my guest. She will answer your question. Every one of them, she will answer correctly for you. So that brings us to the next question. And that is, yeah, is this business multi-marketing company? Is it an MML? Says,
A very nice question, because I remember one of the main thing I had to research when I, found this business was to make sure it is, and I wasn't getting myself involved in an MLM, business, which is, another word known as a multi-level marketing company. Um, because I know what multi-level marketing can actually do. I know that it is not a genuine business. It is not. Um, it is. If you ask me, it is. Permit me to use the word. It is scam. Because what it
mm-hmm,
does for you is the raw Peter, to pay Paul.
mm-hmm,
Okay. So, in other words, you cannot actually have that business as a legal business in any country. If you are caught doing it, you go to jail. You're going to be in trouble with the authority. So,
mm-hmm,
this our business is not a multi-level marketing. In the sense that, one, this is a legal business that is registered in every country that you are in. You can actually do this business anywhere in the world.
yes,
So I'm in Ireland, and you are in Germany. Says you would know yourself that you have to register this business. You have to put all your
yes,
documents down
yes,
when you were actually registering your business. And I did the same thing. A lot of people would does the same thing as well. So it
mm-hmm,
is not a multi-level marketing. Um, Another thing I would also like to stress here about multi-level marketing. One of the reasons it makes it a scam is because, one, which I mentioned, is that you have to raw Peter, to pay Paul. That is especially the
mm-hmm,
one that comes last, will be used to pay the first person. And it goes to a point, nobody's coming in, then nobody's getting paid, and the business crashes. So
mm-hmm.
the business is just a matter of time. Most of the time, it crashes. Um, but in our own case, if somebody comes into the business today, you can actually outdo the person that actually introduced you into in the business. So
Yeah.
depending on the effort that you put in it, depending on how lucky you are in the business, how vibrant you are with your business, or how serious you are with your business. So I hope I've been able to explain to you that this is not definitely a multi-level marketing company. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And just to add to what you said, I tell people this business is not a get quick rich. It's not a business you think you sleep and wake up tomorrow a millionaire. No, it's not. We do what we do here. We are very legit, just like she said. We are registered. I'm registered here in Germany, and we have offices in all the countries. And for those of us, she's from Nigeria, I'm also from Nigeria. And just to let you know, we have our Nigeria office in Lagos. It has 4 months ago that office was opened, and that office is meant to service all the African country, or every other African country. That's what the Nigeria office is meant to do. And it's a great honor and privilege to know that what I'm doing is a genuine, a business that is helping people, and a business that is worldwide, well recognized worldwide. Everywhere I go, I'm able to talk about it with confidence. So that brings us to the next question. When do I start? When do I begin earning money as a member?
Very, very nice question. Because I'll tell you, one of the reasons I actually went for this business, I'll be very truthful with you. One of the main reasons I went into this business was to look for that extra cash, to supplement what I had coming in monthly. Okay. And
Mhm.
if that was my reason, then I was actually looking to see when I would start earning money, as a member. So I'm sure that that's the same question, or that's the same thing that came to your mind. That's why you asked, this question. The thing is, this business has, stages. Like you said, like my, business partner said earlier on, that this is not a get rich quick scheme. Okay. But it is definitely a get rich opportunity. If you are someone who is looking for, an opportunity to start to earn endlessly, if you are someone who has a dream, and this dream you have limitation to reach your dream, in other words, you could actually, is one thing for you to have a dream, is one thing to, for you to achieve and, to realize it. And most of the time, what actually causes people from realizing their dream is because you do not have that time to put into, their business, or to put into, the action. And that is because it's sometimes it's not because you do not have the same 24 hours that every other person has, but it is because you are trading most important part of your time, for something that you actually worth more than. Okay, I know if you know what that means. So what that does for you is that because somebody owns your time, it is almost impossible for you to realize your dream. So the first thing you have to do is to get hold of your time. Try and reclaim that time back. And then don't just waste that time. Don't waste that time to sit down here and watch us. Don't waste that time to sit down here and watch other people. Don't waste that time and not do anything. Instead, utilize that time, for your own benefit. Utilize that time to creating a life that you once dream of. So when you have all this, you have everything in place. When you have, where you're fully established as a business, owner, we have all the training, you have all the steps and all the training, on our training site, which will tell you, exact, thing that you need to do at every point in time. And then if you follow every step, as you should, then you're going to start earning money, because that is the reason you are actually looking for this opportunity. Because when you have the money, I am sure that one you are going. For example, if you are someone who is taking, who is currently, picking up more than one shift, picking up more than one job, just because you want extra, extra money, you can actually, use that time, to benefit yourself. And then what that will do for you as a person is that when once you start to have that money, you will be able to, to cut down on the hours. For example, you're doing two jobs, you can cut down to one job. For example, you're doing, one job, you can cut down your hours and begin to work as a part-time person. Or you can even decide to even quit, like I just did recently, which is one of the best things that has ever happened to me. I know it was a very hard, decision to make, but I have to do it for myself and for my family. And I am actually reaping the benefits. So you would
Mhm.
definitely earn money, in this business. But when, you will have to answer that for yourself. So you
Yeah.
cannot just, sit down there and not do anything and expect to earn money.
Yes.
Um, I'll give you this note on the side that if you have an opportunity presented to you like that, I think you should have a good look at it. Like if they tell you
Yes.
that come in, you will
Very
start any
true.
money tomorrow, you need to really open
Mm.
your eyes and
Mm.
see for
Yes.
yourself. Um,
Very true.
yeah, I
Very
think
true.
yeah, I think that's all for now.
Yeah. See, it's very true. The I've done some get quick rich business, and they'll tell you just put some money and don't do anything. I didn't do anything. I didn't get anything. Rather, I lost. So be watchful. You have to read in between the lines. How can you not do anything? You just put your money there and don't do anything. As in, really. I told myself I will never indulge in any of those scheme again. Like it was a big loss for me, but thank God and funny enough, I had this business going. Uh, by December this year to be my third year. And so this other business that I ventured into, within 4 months, there were about four different business that I ventured into within the space of 4 months, 4 or 6 months. Everything just as in just the way it came.
Crashed, yeah, yeah.
And it was a big blow for me. It was a really big blow. And I told myself, I'm not doing any of those things again. I'm not. I will not enjoy myself in it again. Thank you so much for really laying this thing out for us. Thank you. I really appreciate it. So, viewers out there, you've heard from her. You've heard from her, and it's not just like she said. It all depends on how you are ready to work for this business. There is no business you can't just plant a corn and expect it to grow immediately, right? You have to water it, and you have to clear the weeds. If you don't clear those dirty weeds around the corn, the corn might not grow well. But when you nurture it and clear the weeds and put water and do all the necessary things, you will come back in 3 months' time and start eating from the corn, isn't it? So
Yeah,
that is it.
that's
So
a
that
very
thank
beautiful
you.
illustration. Yeah.
Yes, it is. It is. You can't. It's that is life. See, that's the reality. But people don't want to see it that way. They want to see it like a magic. A magic. You make abracadabra for them, and that's the reason why people are falling victim. That's just the reason why people are falling victim, because they want it very fast and quick. And before they know, they fall victim of scam, and they start blaming, even when they now see the genuine one, because they've trusted in get quick rich scheme. They then they will not want to venture into it. You understand? So that brings us to the next question. You can see both of us are mothers, right? She's a mother. I'm a mom of four. And she has it in abundance. And she's still she looks like as if she has not even had a child. You can see her. She looks as if she hasn't. And she's supporting, providing, and giving her family the best from what she's getting from this business. Same thing with me. Please, tell us, is it a profitable business for mother? Tell us, talk to us.
I think you really answered the question. Even the image you can see in front of you right now, guys. It's an example, for you to walk out, from. Since that you are a mom of four and you're doing this business, and you are crushing the business and you are getting all the profit as well. And I'm a mom. In case I did not actually mention, and to you earlier, I'm a mom of six beautiful children, three boys and three girls, and my oldest is only 12, my youngest is 4. So I'm a busy mom of, I think that's the busiest, one of the busiest times in a child's life. So but like I said, it was as a result of this business that I was able, to make that decision for myself and my family to quit my job, to go back to college, Because I actually, when I left Nigeria to come, to this country, one of the things was for me to, to get the highest, possible education that I would actually get, because I know I wasn't planning to do anything with it. I was like, if I have that, in my purse, it would be like, yes, I have conquered, because that is one thing that you may not be able to get when you're living in Nigeria. And even if you have to get it, you have to pay through your nose. Your parents or your relatives have to, sell properties, lend money just to get you through school. And here we're getting it free. So why
Mhm.
wouldn't I? But then when, the blessing of children, smiled on me and my husband, we that dream was actually put, on hold, and I couldn't, really fulfill it. And eventually, even when I had the opportunity to fulfill it, I still couldn't, because I was now like in a dilemma, because I have tested, money, from working as a healthcare assistant in a very, reputable, organization, well paid and everything. So I was like, okay, I think uh, going to college to do anything, I would be like a waste of time, because how will I pay my bills? How will I do this? How will I do that? So I kept holding on, because I didn't know any other way to earn. We tried other brick and mortar businesses, but it didn't actually work out well for us, because some of them will produce good money, but then the time we are going to, the time and energy that we were exhausted in such businesses, was not actually, is not, it doesn't equate the amount that we get from God from it. So until I found this business. So when I found this business, I was then able, to take that, make that, decision, for myself and my family. So that is why one of my, mission is to get this news out there to especially mothers. This news is not for mothers alone, it's for parents, it's for anyone who is looking for change. Okay. This business is very profitable for mothers, because one, you're going to be earning from, any part of the world, or whatever, or from whatever you're doing. You could be in the kitchen, you could be breastfeeding your baby, and then this business is running for you, right? You could be,
Yeah.
you could be cooking for your family, and then your business is with you. You could be
Mhm.
bringing, like yesterday, I brought my children out to, to the fields for the whole, almost the whole day. They had a blast, and my business, kept working for me on the background. So
Mhm.
I could be traveling, in the air, in the land, in the sea, and my business is working as far as I have internet connection. And because this business works on automation, we are able to realize this as mothers. Okay. And
Mhm.
another good thing is, there is, although this might be, it might be funny and it might offend, the truth is, I wasn't this very smiley face and everything,
Mhm.
because when I was actually, working for someone, because you
Yeah.
would almost, you almost see everything on my face. You would almost see the wrinkles, because I'm like so stressed. But since I, dedicated myself, and my time, to this business, I have been able to be the best mother that you could actually, I can actually be for my children. And that's,
Mhm.
that is one of the best fulfillments, for me in life. And one thing is that, for mothers, it is very hard for us to make this decision. So if you
Yeah.
are a mother who is still on maternity leave, and you are looking for opportunity, and at the same time you are stressed, and you don't want to go back to work yet. Maybe you want to go, but you still want to stay a little while with the mom, I mean with your child. The best
Mhm.
thing is for you to, to have this business on the side for you. And I'm sure that if you put every effort that you need to put in the business, you probably might not want to go back to work, because you're going to be earning as much as you would, or even more than you would have earned, while
Mhm.
working for someone to
Yeah.
stay, in order to stay with your baby. And if
Yeah.
you are someone who is a stay-at-home mom, okay, a stay-at-home mom, they are my, I call you, you are heroes, okay, because you
Mhm.
made the best decision for your kids to stay with your children. Although nobody
Mhm.
might want to tell you that, I know I've come across a lot of mothers who are saying, oh, if they want to introduce themselves as, stay at home, they kind of feel, you will see the morale, it's kind of low. But the truth is that you are the super mom, because that time that you
Yeah.
dedicated for your children,
Mhm.
okay, the working mothers may not have that time. That is the secret, maybe the secret cry of a working mother.
Mhm.
That is the regret of a working mother, because we do not have that, ability, not the ability, we do not have the resources, to be able to stay longer with our children at home. So if you are a stay-at-home mom, bless you. Get onto this business and get it started. And also, if you're another, someone who have not had a child, but you are looking for, you're planning to have a child, okay, this is another opportunity, for you as you're planning. Plan this alongside with all your plans that you have on the side. Plan this on the side, and you will probably might not even have to work for someone. And if you're also a mother who is also you're living in a particular country, you're probably established in that country, but because you just heard in the news, or you heard on Facebook Reels, or you heard on Instagram that if you want to migrate to one country, if you have this business, you don't need to migrate. You can stay where you are with your child or with your children, and you'll be earning as much as what you're actually looking for in other country that you are planning to uproot your
Mm.
family to go down to. So, like I said, this business is definitely for mothers.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Let's just recognize our viewers. We have Ganiat. She's watching from France. Thank you so much for
Thank
taking
you
out
so much,
time.
Garnier.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So, viewers, you've heard it all. You've heard it all. We are mothers, and for me, this business is one thing I will do over and over again. And when my children come of age, I will start getting them as in training them. They already know what I do. When you ask them what does your mommy do, my mom is a digital business owner.
It's lovely, yeah.
They already know their mom is a digital business owner. And when my first son come of age, when he's 18 years, he's going to become a business partner with me. He's going to be, even if this business is something we can will to our children. That's one of the advantage. You can will it as a will and will it to your children. But for me, I have a long life to live because I intend to see my fourth generation.
Amen. Yeah.
So my children will become my business partner. As soon as they come of age, they get their contract signed and become business partner with their mom. That's my dream. So mothers, it is possible. And just like she said, stay at home mom. You don't have to be ashamed. Ashamed of what? That you are taking care of your children. Hey, hey. In fact, you should say it with pride. You should say it with pride.
Forum. They are the smart mom, actually. Smart mom,
Yes,
you
say it
know?
with pride that you are a stay-at-home mom. Because I was once a stay-at-home mom. Just like Sis Vera said, I'm a student too. But because of my baby, I have to stay back at home. So right now I'm fully at home on my maternity leave. As soon as my baby come clock 1 year, I go back to school and complete it and get fully signed for maybe for if I want to work. But just that I love to work with people. I love to work with in the social department. So I love to help people outside of being job. It's just part of me. I love to help, and that's the only reason why I may want to think of going back. But as far as I'm concerned, this business is helping me support my family. It's helping me support my family. And maybe somebody may ask, and now that she said that I don't have to work, it's a choice. If you don't want to work, I have a business partner who retired at the age of 35, 38, sorry, and she's fully on this business. She's fully on it. That was her choice. That was her choice. So everybody has a choice. Everybody has their plan. So for me, I love to help people, not for the money, but just for the help. So we have somebody who is also watching from Philippines. Wow. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Ryan,
Thank
watching
you
from
so much, Brother
Philippines.
Ryan.
Thank you from watching from Philippines. So it's a choice. It's a choice we all have to make. I love to spend time with my children. I enjoy it. I enjoy it. So you've heard from us. Today is our webinar. She has already sent you the invite. You can go on any of our website for you to have access to the webinar. Go on any of our website and please could you put, yeah, thank you. Go off any of our website. You have to register on the website. It's absolutely free. It's free for you to register on the website. And you get an invitation, the personalized invite link that will allow you access into the webinar for today. So without the registration in our website, you can't have the access. It's only when you register on our website that you'll be able to get access for the webinar today. We have information section for you. So I advise take our time. Europe Central Time, summertime, 2 a.m., early hours of the morning. Then if you are living in Canada, US, it's about 5 p.m. PST, 8 p.m. EST. It's okay if you say, oh, I don't have the time to watch the live. We have the replay available for you. We have the replay. Replay is always available to watch any time of your choice, anytime. So once again, we've stayed too long now. We've stayed too long talking and entertaining you. And I'm sure some persons have finished eating their popcorn and the drink they took with them. So thank you. Sis Vera, please, what do you have to say to our viewers just before you leave?
My only small advice I'll give you today is you definitely have a dream. Everybody has a dream. And if you have that dream, remember that that is your dream. Nobody can bring it to reality. And if you want to bring your dream to reality, you have to take action. So
Yeah.
this is the little message I'll leave for you today.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. What I will have to say is believe it, dream it, and pursue it. It is possible. Anything is possible when you put your mind to go for it. So this brings us to the end of our live webinar discussion, and we love to see you more. This is just our very first episode. I've done other live webinar, but this I'm starting all over again. So this she is my very first guest for my episode. So you'll be seeing more of other guests coming in during the week. So thank you once again. Have a blessed Tuesday. Stay strong, stay blessed always. Bye, bye,
Bye,
bye, bye,
guys. Bye.
bye.
Bye. Thank you. Bye. Thanks for having me.
Thank you.